Good morning, Woodlawn Middle School, and welcome back to the WMS News. Today is May 28th, and it's a B-Day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and Code of Conduct.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for our Code of Conduct. Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are respectful.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible.
Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are responsible.
And Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe.
And Woodlawn Middle School Eagles are safe.
You may not be seated at this time.
Now it's time for weather forecast. It's currently 56 degrees with high about 73 degrees.
There are no daily announcements.
Now it's time for motivational quote. The best way to predict the future is to create. Abraham Lincoln.
Today in history. On May 28, 1937, the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco officially opened to the public. It was once the longest suspension bridge in the world and quickly became a symbol of American engineering and creativity. Thousands of people walked across it on opening day before cars were allowed.
Now it's time for Words of Wisdom.
Good morning again, everyone, and welcome to this beautiful Thursday. It is beautiful with rain, lovely rain. We need the rain just like we need the sunshine, and so we're grateful today that it is raining, and that that rain is able to water and nurture life, and also kind of get rid of some of the pollen and the crazy elements that are in the air. So let's be grateful today. Even though it is raining and it's a little darker outside than it normally is, remember that we need the rain just like we need the sunshine. It's that delicate balance in life. And we're certainly grateful to be alive today, ready to do our absolute best, and to finish the school year strong. As a reminder, everyone, on Friday, 8th grade devices will be collected. So as a reminder to every student in the school, every student's device will be collected this year. It's a little different than we've done it in previous years because you take your device home with you throughout the summer. And you just bring it back in the fall. This year, every student device is going to be collected, and we are starting with grade 8. And so that means that all, assignments that may be digital or virtual, you got to make sure that you take care of those assignments and that you're working with your teachers actively to ensure that you are finishing the school year strong. Remember, next week, grade 7 and grade 6, your devices will be collected. Every student's device will be collected by next Friday, June 6th. And so let's make sure that we're finishing strong. That does not mean that instruction has stopped, all right? Instruction will just be slightly different. You'll be without your device. That doesn't mean that instruction stops, okay? So just be mindful of that, but especially to 8th graders and 8th grade teachers, 8th grade, your grades are finished on Tuesday, June 2nd. Your grades will be finalized by June 2nd. So that will determine eligibility for promotion. Right now, there are 21 8th graders in danger. You all know what that means, and so we don't have that much time to take care of our responsibilities. Now, after June 2nd, you can still improve if your teachers will allow those additional assignments and things to go in, but your grades should not decrease after June 2nd. But just keep that in mind. June 2nd is next Tuesday, and the 8th graders' grades will be finalized. This is a reminder to members of Gentlemen Eagles, Beautiful Butterflies, and Black Boy Joy. Tomorrow will be the last meeting and the end of the year celebration dinner. There will be a guest speaker, and you all will meet in the library from 3:15 to 4:45. You must have a ride or be a walker. As a reminder, the activity bus is finished for the year. There is no more activity bus, and so students, if you're in any of these mentoring groups, please make sure that you have a ride home or that you're a walker. See Mr. Cole, Miss Anthony, or Mr. Dixon with any questions. Also, there is makeup testing today, okay? So period 1. 7th grade ELA, you will be going to room 109 once we make an announcement after the transition to 1B. Okay? And so the following students need to report to room 109 this morning: Sky Shorts, Willow Davis, Isaiah Nicholson, and Lamira Marigold. Those students need to report to room 109 this morning once we make an announcement for ELA makeup testing. Math 7 makeup testing will be in room 120. Math 7 makeup testing will be in room 20 this morning. That is Mr. Frumpkin's classroom. And the following students need to report to room 120 once we make an announcement after the 1B transition: Aminata Colta, Braxton Rip, Camille Morsi, Cannon Dre Carr, Kimberly Vasquez Laren, Lindsay Wortham, and Mackenzie Weaver. Those students need to report to room 120 once we make an announcement with their devices. Then period 2 testing, okay? This is all in an email that Ms. Robinson sent yesterday, okay? So please make sure, teachers, that you're reviewing this information with your students so that they know where to go. But period 2 testing, 8th grade geometry students, makeup will be in room 102. 102, that is Ms. Robinson's office. Grade 7, math will be in room 117, period 2. And there are 4 students that will be going to room 117, period 2. Devin Savage, Justin Garcia, Kennard Miller, Kevin Walker. And then we have some makeups for period 4, and that is 8th grade social studies. So 8th grade teachers, please make sure that you review that information with your students. I'm not going to read all of those names, but please make sure that you're looking at that makeup list. We're almost there, and so let's make sure that we are finishing strong. Finally today, let's talk about encouraging others. And so when you were very small and you were learning to walk, everyone around you was very encouraging. They probably said things like, "Come on, you can do it." With all that encouragement from others, learning to walk was much easier. No matter how old we are, whether we are 2 years old or 80 years old, we all need encouragement from those around us. We need to be encouraged to be the best we can be. Now listen to these words from Goethe, who is a German literary scholar. Goethe says, "If you treat a person as they are, they will stay as they are. If you treat them as if they were what they ought to be and what they could be, they will become that bigger and better person." I wonder what would have happened if everyone around you had expected you to crawl for the rest of your life. Do you think you still might be crawling today? Today, let's give each other enthusiastic words of encouragement. Let's expect only the best from ourselves and each other. If Goethe is right, we can all be bigger and better people with a little encouragement. Be kind to each other. Be your absolute best self today. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.
That's all for today, folks. I'll see you on the next one. I'm Jafari.
I am Mazera.
And have a wonderful Wednesday.
We are now moving to period 1B.